Let's use that against him.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Cienjo.
Back in Arum Alley, you were dealing with civilian merchants, where you could use the... But this time, the Cloud Knight Lieutenant standing before you represents the will of law.
Of course. I'm sure we both want a peaceful resolution.
Yeah, that's true. Of course, I want things to be resolved peacefully, but aren't we getting stuck in rigid formalities here? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the intelligentsia...
Can you give us an exact amount, Mr. Scott? If there's any damage after the inspection.
The Skyfaring Commission. Yeah, they will compensate you.
I don't doubt the financial strength of the Skyfaring Commission. However, besides, cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect...
According to the principle of territoriality, since your vessel is stranded on the sea...
Indeed. According to Article 27 of the Cienjo Legal Code, all official and private goods upon entering the port...
Ah? My synesthesia beacon must not be working, because I have no idea...
Simply put, if you insist on hindering the inspection, we'll have to treat the car...
Confiscate it? How can you Cienjo people...
If this were pure point, and incoming cargo posed a safety risk, the
that's true. But the IPC's... Well, you guys sure know how to... Fine. I'll allow you to do the security inspection.
So, Mr. Scott, are you just stalling for time and planning to leave the Cienjo as soon as...
Well, IPC staff are free to come and...
Yeah, you've got some insight there.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy...
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Cienjo Juming.
I received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission. I had nothing better to do. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected...
It doesn't matter?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since...
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young, our ship will leave in a few days once...
Your ship can leave whenever you want. According to the import and export regulation signed between the Cienjo and IPC, since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll... Normally, it'll only take around 47 star count.
Only?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of...
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will...
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection. Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for. Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as... Bro, just...
This lady is really... Is this the IPC product?
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC!
Turn it off! How unexpected. That was a surprise. for.
I had no idea about it. You,
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a...
but seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the...
I'm on it. Please follow.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission, and according to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for... As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with... I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this...
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that... I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial... Yeah, exactly. As for you, you must be the guests from... It's still early. And you three are coming too, right? All these years, the tides come and go.
You're a Lofu native?
Yes, I grew up here. It's kind of sad.
The view here would be...
Oh, really?
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark.
Well, once a seed is planted, in my humble opinion, the rebirth of... My bad. Well, since you went through the...
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lin?
I was lucky enough to be chosen by the... Honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with...
Well, even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the...
I may not know about politics.
I see. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, it's just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of our Xianzhou forebears knew this well. And that's why 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
You heard it right. The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the... Alas, why is your face? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age... Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting ages. Yunli! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to...
What does you? You stole my sword!
I see. Let's... Why do I keep...
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss you.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. Now that I see you again,
Do you really expect me to believe that nonsense? I've been taking...
just look at this flying you know the Cloud Knight saying.
Fine! You don't have to give it back.
Between these two, who do you think is tough?
It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission.
Well,
I didn't mean it in that way. I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission...
clearing.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to...
Oh, you think you're the only one who...
It's so heartwarming to see... Ever since the disciples of Sanctus, if you want a contest, I'll...
Lingsha.
It's for your own good, little Yun...
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both... Don't be nervous.